much for being here. I hope you're doing well today on this lovely Sunday. For some of you, it might be Sunday night. Here it's about 12 noon. And I got a song, so I'm going to give you that song. It's called Picture by Kid Rock. Most of you probably know it by heart. Picture, Kid Rock. And it goes like this. Living my life in the slow hell. Different girl every night in the hotel. I ain't seen the sunshine in 3 damn days. Been fueling up on cocaine and whiskey. Wish I had a good girl to miss me. Lord, I wonder if I'll ever change my ways. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to her. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to her. I called you last night in the hotel. Everyone knows, but they won't tell. But their half-hearted smiles tell me something just ain't right. I've been waiting on you for a long time, fueling up on heartaches and cheap wine. I ain't heard from you in 3 damn nights. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. I saw you yesterday with an old friend. It was the same old same. How have you been? Since you've been gone, my world's been dark and gray. You reminded me of brighter days. I hope you were coming home to stay. I was headed to church. I was off to drink you away. I thought about you for a long time. Can't seem to get you off my mind. I can't understand why we're living life this way. I found your picture today. I swear I'll change my ways. I just called to say I want you to come back home. I found your picture today. I swear I'll change my ways. I just called to say I want you to come back home. I just called to say I love you. Come back home. Hello, Mayala, how are you today? I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Christie, and I use music to shape the reading. And for this particular reading, hello. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. You're so kind. Bendola Parker, Armstrong Fitness. I love that. Masked Jangle. Hey, how are you guys? Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you will like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends if you're inclined to do so. And if you're able to, hype the video. Alright, so the song for the reading that shapes the reading today. Hello, I can't pronounce your name. Thank you for subscribing, Bendola Parker. You have a blessed day, too. Cry Master. I'm not sure what that means, like maybe cry, I don't know. Shelly, hello. Thank you for subscribing, Bubble. Thank you for liking. You guys are amazing. Amazing. So it sounds like you have someone in your life that you have had a long-term relationship with, but for some reason the two of you are separate and you've ended up with different people, but you miss each other terribly. So I guess I'm going to look at like you and them and see what's going on with the two of you. I don't normally start out that way, but I'm going to start out that way. All right, Spirit, what's going on with the collective? Honesty came out. stewardship, and being responsible. So you're being honest, you're being responsible with the things that Spirit has provided for you. And what about your person that's on your mind? What's going on with him? Whoa. Otto, honey, he's 9 years old and I think he heard the card. What's going on with your person? Your person is having to be patient. Your person is having to be patient. And then we have peace on top of the deck. And on the bottom of the deck, there's a lack of compassion somehow. So I feel like that's part of the song. What would this person say to the collective? What would this person say to the collective spirit? Whoever they might be to you. It could be a friend. It could be a lover. It sounds like a lover because it sounds like you can't look at their picture while you're lying next to someone else. Alright, what would this person say to the collective? May I see, please? What would this person say to the collective? Show me their thoughts and feelings towards the collective. What would they say? If they could say anything they wanted, what would they say to the collective? I'm being told to get another deck, but I'm going to start out with this deck. They would say, I think we could have a lot of fun together, but I don't see it progressing into something deeper. If you ask me, I will say yes. I really wish you would give me some space, and I really value your opinion and the unique perspective that you have to offer. So this person would say to you that they think that the two of you could have a lot of fun together, but you don't see it progressing any deeper. But there's something that if you ask them, they would say yes, and they really wish you would give them some space. And they value your opinion and perspective. So they feel like you need to give them some space. Alright, what would the other person say? Whoa. I'm not taking that many cards. What would the other person say? There we go. They would say, you're the person I want to do life with. So they're being patient and waiting for you because they want to do life with you. And you're over here, whoever this is on this side, which I said was the collective, saying that you want to have fun with them. If they ask you, you would say yes. I want to know more about that. And don't take this personally, but my heart belongs to someone else. So it sounds like the collective might be talking to somebody else. What would they say to the actual person that they have feelings for? I think if you asked them if they had somebody else, they would say yes. To be totally honest, you're not really my type. So I don't know. It's like none of these people are your type. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. I get excited when I think about how incredible we could be together. What I'm getting from this is you want to be with this person, but you don't want to be with this person. If you understand what I'm saying. Like you could have been in a long-term marriage or a long-term relationship with someone else, and you just don't really want to be in a relationship right now. You just want to have your freedom. That could be what's going on here. All right, what else would this person say to the collective? What would this person say to the collective, unless this is the collective? What would they say? They would say that they cry at night. We heard that in the song. And I can't stop thinking about you. So, yeah, this person, I don't think they really wanted to fall in love with you, but I think they did. All right, and what would this person over here say? Because they're waiting to do life with you. I need to hold back my true feelings for you, and these feelings are eating me alive. So this person is not really telling you how they feel. What they feel is that they want to do life with you. And please do what's best for their heart. So they also love you enough that I think they sense that you don't really want a relationship. That's where honesty comes in. You need to be honest with this person and tell this person, I do love you. I have a lot of feelings for you, but I'm not really ready for a relationship right now. This person feels confused. Like they don't know what they want. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. And please do what's best for your heart. I think they're saying that. I think you're saying, don't treat me so nice. I don't deserve it. How do you truly feel? Let's get to the bottom of all this bullshit. Because you got a lot of bullshit with you. Why do I feel this way? Yeah, you don't understand why you're so conflicted. It's like, I want to be with you so bad and I love you so much. But I don't really want to be with you. My life is a mess right now, in reverse. So your life has been a mess. I think you've been through some messy relationships, and relationships kind of scare you because whoever this could be your person. I don't know if this is you or your person. Only you would know that. But this one over here is actually ready, and they get excited when they think about how incredible you could be together. Let's see what the truth is about that. Let's see what the truth really is about the two of you being together. Because I think there might be some truth in that, and I just don't think you're ready just quite yet to have that kind of relationship with somebody. Alright, how can we find out what the truth is? What's the truth about this relationship? May I see, please? What's the truth about this relationship when it comes to the one who's kind of confused and not really ready? What's the truth about the relationship? You have an open heart. Together, you're unlocking new levels of intimacy because real love begins where the walls come down. So you have walls up, and this person, because they are so patient, and because they do care so much about you, is helping you to open your heart. All right, what else would you say you feel about this person that's so in love with you and wants to do life with you? What else would you say? You would say communication and third party. You're not afraid to speak your mind, and neither are they. Honesty, respect coexist together. And we see you have honesty, but there's a third party. There's someone else in this energy field, and their presence is creating distance, doubt, and distortion. Show me how you feel about the third party. How do you feel about this third party? You're trying to resolve conflict, and oh my God, mutual effort. This third party, you're trauma bonded to this person. You have trauma bonded with a third party, and you're trying to resolve conflict. When tension rises, you don't shut down, you lean in. This is why your love keeps evolving. But you're only evolving into a trauma bond with this person. This third party is a trauma bond. Alright, how does this person over here feel about you? Battle of egos. You're not building a relationship when you're fighting to be right. Love can't grow where ego refuses to let go. So there's an ego clash here. It's like both of you... What else do you feel? You feel like there's an ego clash between the two of you. Like you want this and they don't, and they're not giving in and you're not either, but you're being patient with them, which is more than I could say I would probably be. You feel like they're a safe place, like they put in mutual effort, and like there's money problems. So right now there's money problems between the two of you for some reason. And you're also sharing healing. Together you're breaking through generational patterns and becoming the example you never had growing up. This person is very healthy. The one that's waiting for you patiently. And you have a lot of trauma and stuff going on with this person over here. This person over here, I feel like you need to do away with, and I'm going to see if you're trying to do away with that person. Hold on one second. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. So right now I feel that you really need to get rid of this third party. And I want to find out if you're planning to. Spirit, uh-oh. Are they planning on getting rid of this third party? You have a very serious problem with this third party. Are you planning on getting rid of the third party? Unlikely. Spirit says no, it's not likely that you are. So, should this person move on? You're ready to let go. So yeah, you need to move on. It's time for you, the one who's waiting patiently, that's so healthy, that would be a good fit for this person over here. It's time for you to move on because they're not ready to let go. And they're trauma bonded to somebody who's a third party. And they're communicating with this person. And you need to be worried. All right, let's find out what they're saying while they're communicating with this person over here. What are they saying to the person they're trauma bonded to? I never want to feel that way again. Alright, what's the person saying back? I focused on you instead of my pain, and I know you're watching me. What else would you say to them? You would say, I pretend that I don't care. I love myself enough to walk away. Okay, so they might walk away. It said unlikely, and I've been struggling. I want you back. In the wrong deck, I want you back. So that doesn't go in this deck. Talk about who you want back. I scared myself that day. You did something that scared you. How did the other person feel? In that moment, they didn't care. Whatever you did that scared yourself, they didn't care. Because you didn't break me. This person over here is strong as hell. And you would have a hard time treating them the way that you treat this other person. Because they're so much more healthy. And I don't think at this point that they are, I think they are wishing that you would get healing and come to them and be with them. But to be honest with you, I don't really think that they're going to be with you. What would you say about this person you're trauma bonded with? What would you say to them? What would you say to them? You would say, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I can still feel you, and I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Alright, well, what would you say to the person over here that's healthy? I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. And what's that? I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. But if you could, what would they be? I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. So you're pretending to be someone you're not. And being part has been life-changing. Interesting. So you have two people here. And one of them is very healthy. And the other one is a third party that you've trauma bonded with. And it's saying you're unlikely to leave that person, but then it said you are considering it. So I don't know. Alright, can you show me more here? I want to find out more. Cosmo wants to say hello. Say hey, Cosmo. Say what's up, everybody. I want to ask this a different way. The person that you're trauma bonded with, are they likely to leave you? Look for a sign, Spirit said. Look for a sign. No recovery. Are they going to leave them, Spirit? May I see, please? The person they're trauma bonded to, are they going to leave them? Spirit said no, they're not going to leave them either. But there will be no recovery. So it's like the two of you are going to continue to be unhealthy, trauma bonded. I want to know more about the communication. All right, show me what happened here. Show me how this happened. Let me clean this mess up. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I can't help but be interested in this reading. This is amazing. I do want to ask one more question and see what I get. What's the answer? Ouch! No, no, no. No, no, no. Is this a twin flame? Oh, things are upside down. It's a fantasy. There's parenthood, chasing potential, toxic cycle, addiction, bickering, bad sex, sexual chemistry, jealous control, biological clock, breakup talk, afraid to leave, codependent, unhealthy, somebody's your best friend, you're mismatched, you have a... Oh, there's so much going on here, y'all. Oh my God, this is a seriously fucked up relationship. Somebody's your best friend, but you're mismatched. You're with the wrong person. There's a vision of the future. Somebody has been unfaithful. Oh, wow. This is an interesting reading. Can you tell me if this is a twin flame, Nancy, please? Stop it, damn it. Is this a twin flame? Enduring love and a dream team. So it's definitely an enduring love that's a dream team and a spiritual match. But that's this person. What about this person over here? Are they a twin flame? You're weathering storms, domestic bliss. You have a connection with your mind. There's too much going on here. Trauma bond, conflict resolution, third party. Communication again, open heart. Alright, we got to get these cards right. Cosmo, do not spill those on my cards. No, no, no. There's something going on with you and this person over here. This is you and that one. Come on, baby. Come on. Here. You're being distracted maybe by children. Or this could be the third party. They like to drink too much. And they get mean when they drink. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, that's enough. Come on. Don't you bite me. I'll be right back. I bet you bite me again, motherfucker. I'll kill you. Did you see how unhealthy Cosmo was acting? He was not being a good boy. Alright, show me how, what the twin flame, is this person that's so unhealthy the twin flame? Because we see we have a dream team here that is an enduring love. And I think it's this one. I don't think you all are a dream team at all. I think you all have a lot. Opposites align. Dream team over here, enduring love. What about this one? Is it a twin flame? Why do I have so many cards turned over? Broken home. It's a broken home. Alright, talk to me. Is it a twin flame? It doesn't look like it so far. This is like bullshit. What it is it's a toxic cycle. You're in a karmic toxic cycle. I think, if anything, this could be the twin flame. But you're chasing potential. Is this the twin flame, the enduring love? You're a spiritual match. You're a catalyst flame. You'll both have painful past. And you're securely attached because of that trauma bond. And somebody's faking it. They are a safe space. There's family pressure and chasing potential. Alright, let's see if we can find out a little bit more about how this may have happened. How did this happen? Fuck feelings. You were letting it all hang out. You wanted to go on a real fucking date and sit back and relax so you could get some oral sex. Alright, what was being hidden? You weren't dealing with your drama and you wouldn't do the damn dishes. So there was something you wouldn't do to help and you wouldn't deal with the drama. Alright, what was being shown? To shut the fuck up in reverse. So they wish you would just shut the fuck up. And what's going to happen next? This person and you don't get along. One of you is going to be doing too many chores. And you're going to be stressed. And you can't unplug. For some reason you're not able to unplug. You're not... Why can't you break up with this person? What is the hold up with you? I mean, we see you're bonded by your trauma. We see you think you love each other. You want to spend time with somebody else because it's not that serious. And fill in the blank, it isn't personal. So one of you wants to be with somebody else, and I think it's this person over here that would be healthy. But I don't know. You have to reverse roles and figure out who that is. This person is being honest, they're being responsible, and they're being also responsible with their money. But this one's being patient, and there's a lack of passion or compassion between these two people. Alright, let's see if we can find out a little bit more about what's going on here. Alright, show me how this happened. Hold up. Tell me a little bit more about how this happened. Alright, somebody had high honor. Oh no. There was a death. Okay, somebody had a lot of honor, and you got a message of concern that while they were working, they died. Or they died and now you have to work. What's being hidden that you're concerned? And what's being shown that there's no main female anymore? And what's going to happen next? So your mother could have passed. You're going to work. There's no unexpected income. And you're in the wrong community. Or someone is. And someone's health is bad. So someone has high honor and there's a message of concern about someone's job. And maybe that the job might kill them. They may not be dead, but this job, that might be why you're concerned. And it's about a main female. What's your concern? It might be that they have bad health. That there could be imprisonment. You're expecting them to get imprisoned. And there's a child involved. Why are they getting imprisoned? I think they got in trouble with this because of a great fortune, being in despair, And the Lovers. This could be an imprisonment like being an actual incarcerated, or it could be an imprisonment like being imprisoned to somebody. And you have a lot of money. You're concerned because you don't want this person to get imprisoned to somebody who they're choosing them just because they're in despair and they're not their official person. Why is the main female in reverse? Because she's on the wrong path. She's going the wrong way. Where should she be going? There's a false person here. And there's also a mature woman. So this could be a younger woman who's not really who she pretends to be. This could be the one who you're trauma bonded with. Oh, and marriage came out. Down here with this great fortune and being in despair because you're choosing to get married. Somebody's concerned about that. It's like the family doesn't want you with this person because they're not in your same economic class. And they don't have the money that you have, and they're afraid that they only want you for your money. That's the feel this has. Is that true, Spirit? Does this person only want them for the money? Is that the truth? Communicate clearly and don't take action. Do they only want to marry for the money? That's a lot of cards. Forgiveness came out. Only for money? Yes. Spirit says yes. They're only with this person for the money. And they are not going to forgive them. But look, no. So one of these is with you for the money and the other one is not. And you know which is which. Alright, show me what's going on here, Spirit. Talk to me. What happened here? What happened here that caused all of this commotion? Somebody wouldn't change, and all they ever did was focus on themselves. So all they cared about was themselves. They didn't care about anybody else, and they weren't going to change either. What was being hidden? That this other person was waiting. Remember this person over here that's waiting? That secretly someone is waiting. What's going to be the outcome of secretly waiting? They're going to be online dating. And you're not going to make any silent moves. What moves are you going to make? This is your new love. You're having a rebound. And you're healing from that. Alright, and what's being shown? That you're going to make them prove it. That they have a secret love. And that this is not going to haunt them or haunt you. And what's going to be the outcome? There's not going to be a love triangle. And why not? Because of pretending and having late nights. What's the truth about the late nights? You're fighting it. Why are you fighting it? Because you know you need to apologize. This person forever changed their life without even trying. And you're worried when it comes to reconciliation. Will they reconcile? This is family that you're worried about. Outcome of the family and the reconciliation. Somebody is incomparable and you don't trust the plan. Should you trust the plan? You're going to have an epiphany that you don't have to self-please because this is true love and you're almost at your breaking point. And you're living a double life. What happens when you hit your breaking point? I'm no longer going to miss you, and I'm going to control myself. Outcome of controlling. This is not for you, but it is for you. You're just in denial. Okay, so if it's for you, how will it work out? You're going to let them go. And when you let them go, what happens with you and the other person? You're going to have unsent messages about competition. And it's not only you. So you're going to still have this third party. It's like you cannot let this person fucking go. What would these messages say? These unsent messages. I think I'm falling in love with you. I hate you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I want a booty call. So that I think I'm falling in love with you came out in reverse. So it's like I'm not in love with you. I hate you, but I want to fuck you. And you're my impossible love. What would you say in return? You would say, you have me confused with somebody else. It's late. Why aren't you next to me? I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What the fuck did I get myself into? And you just fell asleep. Good night. With, why don't you ever respond to my text in a reasonable time? So here's the thing, guys, okay? You can have two people. Okay. Some people are actually into open relationships where they will allow you to be with other people. But that's not the case here. That is not the case here. You have someone you're secretly in love with, and you have someone else who is very toxic. And you've been with this person a long time, and you feel like you can't give them up. And I think it's because of money. I think it all comes back to money. That's what I think. Alright, so those are backwards, but I'm still going to put them away, I think. Hold on. Sorry about the vacuum cleaner. I'm trying to get the floor clean here. Alright, show me how did this happen further? Somebody was in denial. They needed to set boundaries and get some balance in their life. And there was interference. What was being hidden that you couldn't heal from this? And what's being shown? You're on different pages. And what's going to happen next? So you and this person are on different pages. You're going to overcome obstacles. Outcome of overcoming the obstacles. You're going to have a soulmate. You're going to be with a soulmate when you overcome those obstacles. And you're going to also take a leap of faith. Okay? Outcome of taking a leap of faith with that soulmate. Stability came out. What else? Strictly sexual came out. What else? Being vulnerable. One more time. Somebody's going to make a decision to play hard and not take care of themselves because it's fate. What's fate? This person sounds so unhealthy. It's, oh my God. How did I know that? It's a twin flame. They're awakening that this is true love and that they owe you an apology for rejecting you, for somebody who was toxic as hell. So they're finally going to realize, eventually, I don't know, we're going to find out when that's going to happen. I have cards that can tell us. But right now, they're going to end up with a soulmate, and they have to overcome these obstacles they have with this soulmate, which are not good. Right now, I'm going to tell you, they're not good. Okay, so when it comes to timing, Spirit, when will these two be together that are supposed to be? Spirit said it's going to be next month. So the one who's waiting patiently, there's a boat, there's a water somehow, beautiful sunset, and not in February. So something could have happened last February, around Valentine's Day. But next month, Spirit says. So you're going to end up with this person next month, okay? Alright, let's pull some tarot on this and see what we got going on here. How is the universe working in this situation, may I see, please, to get these two together? The universe is conspiring. There's going to be a tower. Alright, what's the energy to overcome? There's a magician to overcome. So you're trying to manifest something, but you may be trying to manifest against this person's free will, and you can't do that. You can only manifest something when they agree with what you are desiring. The universe is not going to go against somebody's free will. Alright, and what's going to pull it together? A lot. The devil, the fool, the wheel, and the hangman in reverse. Damn. And the world in reverse. So where you haven't been able to end this old toxic cycle, the devil, Capricorn, Aries the fool, the wheel, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. And then we have Pisces, we have Gemini, and we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now, we're going to pull the Rider-Waite to find out what the Tower is. Spirit, what is the Tower? It's an opportunity of some sort so that you can get your money together. And that's what we see you're working on, is being responsible with your money. What's your Tower moment? The Tower moment is the Ten of Wands, the Three of Cups in reverse, and Temperance upright. The Temperance is over here. This person that's being so patient and waiting and is so healthy and cares so much about you. You're going to realize that this person has had a lot of burden having to watch you party while they wait. Like, this has been hard for this person, okay? Alright, and why is the Magician here? Because of the Gemini whose heart has been broken, or has broken someone else's heart. Clarify the Three of Swords. I think you really hurt this person that cared about you. They may not take you back at this point. Why is the Three of Swords here? Because of strength, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon upright, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this man, or this masculine energy that's been hurt, the hurt is because of strength when it comes to him working on his money and feeling like he doesn't have to be afraid of what he doesn't see and doesn't understand. Why is he afraid? Because of the King of Wands, the only one that's upright. Because he has so much passion. This is a Leo. This man is passionate. Passionate. And what does he plan on doing with that passion? Could be a Sagittarius or a Leo. He's manifesting it. Look, and someone is being deceptive. Why is the Devil here? Because this person is trying to hold on to their money, and they don't want to be left out or to leave anyone out in the cold. And why is the Fool here? Like, they have a very strong desire to hold on to the money and not leave anybody out or be left out. I think be left out. The Fool is this is like a nightmare because you had an argument and you're like, fuck this, I'm out of here. What's the Wheel? So you're going to have an argument. That's what's going to pull it together. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress came out. So the Wheel is, there's going to be a Queen of Pentacles, which is like a mother figure, who's no longer going to be in the picture, but there is an Empress vibe that will be. That's the Wheel. Why is the Empress in the picture and the other one no longer? Why is the Queen of Pentacles out of the picture? Because of the High Priestess. And why is the Empress here? That's like Spirit saying, you decide. You already know why she's out of the picture. Why is the Empress here? Because of the Ace of Wands. Because you have a very strong desire to be with this person. And why is, or she's very creative and she has a strong desire to move this forward. And why is the Hangman in reverse? The Hangman is in reverse because of you having so many losses when it comes to getting your money back together and not having an opportunity. You're realizing you don't have an opportunity. The reason why you need to come unstuck is because you're focused on losing money. Right now, all you're focused on is losing money and not making an offer or being made an offer. Why are you not being made an offer, and why do you think you're not, or why do you think you should or will not be made an offer? Should not make one or will not be made one. Why do you feel that way? Because that Empress looks like she's very passionate. Because you're afraid you'll lose all your money. What's the truth about losing all your money? I'm going to put money back in. What's the truth about losing all your money if you make this offer, or that this offer is made? The truth is that you're going to have that wheel that's going to lead you to your independence, your ability to stand on your own 2 feet, to take care of yourself, to not need anyone else to take care of you. That wheel is leading to your independence. Outcome of the world. The outcome of the world is the Queen of Wands in reverse, and you looking back over it and realizing why. That's the one, the Queen of Wands is the one that he's so passionate about. Remember I said they had a trauma bond? She's the one he's trauma bonded to, and he's looking back to figure out why things couldn't work out. What is he seeing? The Three of Wands. That's something better. There's something better. I'm going to put the Empress back in. I'm going to put the Queen of Pentacles back in. I'm putting them in different places. I'm going to put the Queen of Wands back in, who's the karmic partner from what I can tell. What is the something better? May I see, please? What is it that's better? May I see what's better? Bam. There's the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Devil in reverse. So there's this toxic vibe with this Queen of Wands, and you think that's what's better, and that this is going to give you the public recognition that you need. All right, so you are planning on staying with the Queen of Wands, and we saw that already. Even though this person is very toxic, you're very you are so determined. What's this card? Oh, somebody's a Knight of Wands. This person's a fucking player too. All right, show me how this is going to end up when it comes to you and this trauma bond. How's that going to work out? You will have no stability, harmony, and flow, and you will not be vulnerable. What are you going to be hiding? That somebody is very nurturing and compassionate. Can you show me who? That's the one you're having an epiphany and a breakthrough about. Alright, and what's being shown? No wish fulfillment. And you're going to have repressed regret because of disharmony, conflict, and triggers with this karmic partner. And what will be your outcome? Thank you, Jesus. You're going to finally end this cycle. And what happens once you finally end this toxic cycle? You'll finally have a family, home, and commitment. And there's no desire. What do you mean there's no desire? You don't want to have you have assistance from your spirit guides to no longer be afraid of desire. Outcome of that assistance. You're going to be closed off to it. Why are you closed off to it? Oh, it might be desire for that other person. Because, yeah, in the fall, you got your freedom. And you realized you were wearing a facade. What's under the facade? You're realizing you want to break free from those patterns. Okay, you're finally getting it. What's your epiphany about this nurturing and compassionate person that you want to make this person a Venus offer? This is that person that's been waiting for you. An outcome of making that offer. The communication is a problem. Why can't you communicate? Because last spring, being at a distance, rejecting this person, avoiding this person, and they got strong and empowered because of it, and it is a twin flame. So what will be the outcome if you do communicate with them? The outcome will be that the truth will come out. And what's the truth? That they have no expectations on their self-worth. What else? That they're not going to put up with any third parties. What else? You put them through a lot of suffering in the past, and it's because of this twin flame. Outcome of the twin flame. You're going to be present, abundant, and have gratitude, and you're not going to say you're sorry. Why are you not going to apologize? Because you need to stop being controlling and stop reminiscing on the past. And will you? It's time, but you're clinging to your south node and you're not open to receive. Will you be? Your higher self is here, detached and cold, and that's why you don't have any desire. It's like you don't have any desire. Do you have desire for this current partner? You're going to have an unexpected storm, and you're not going to be able to form a foundation until you have self-love. It's fate. Outcome of forming that foundation. You're going to have union. Can you show me who you're having union with? Someone who... that makes it very clear. That makes it very clear. Divine Feminine is who. She takes care of herself, and she's overcome this. She has overcome this relationship completely. And you're going to make her an offer. Not just a Venus offer, but an offer of a solid pinnacle. Like, that could be a ring, it could be a house, it could be anything tangible. A cup of coffee, but usually it represents something a little bigger than that. But I do think you're going to finally work things out with her. Because you're going to finally end things with this toxic other person who needs healing, and they're not really even interested in healing. They like the dysfunction of being with you. I think they like the fact that you party because they can party. And I don't think that this other person minds you partying, but they're not going to put up with it all the time. I think that it's one of those things where you need to do it in moderation, or you need to realize that you're an alcoholic and not do it at all. Alright, so what's going to be the outcome here for this twin flame, or for this patient person who loves you so much? Home. Home came out. What else? A new beginning came out. What else? They're going to realize the truth. Home, a new beginning, and the truth. And they're going to also get closure. What is the truth? That there's prosperity. And that this is going to be your family. So, it looks like you're going to end up with this person, and the two of you are going to have a very beautiful relationship together next month. I don't know why you're waiting, but I guess you have to end things with this toxic other person. Alright, what spiritual gifts are operating in this situation? May I see, please? If you like my style of reading, please let me know by liking. Coins came out for you guys. You might be finding coins, or you could be into cryptocurrency. Somehow coins are a factor. You could collect old money. Also, subscribe. And if you want me to answer a question, Kailash is moderating as far as I know. Oh, thank you for the gift, Oscar. Thank you, sweetie. All right, what else is going on here? White light. You're going to have white light, which is protection. You have an angel. And one more time I'm hearing. Infinity and somehow numbers are a factor. The clouds. I keep getting the clouds for you guys. One more time I'm hearing. Oh, somebody's going to have a new job. And there's your house again. The house came out twice for you guys. It's like you're going to move in together or something. Okay, that's beautiful. I mean, that is just beautiful. All right, what do we need to know out of this deck? I love this deck. Anything you want us to know out of this deck when it comes to this? Situation. There we go. I love it. I love it. Highly meditated. There's better shit on the horizon. There's better shit on the horizon, no doubt. Highly meditated. All right, one more time I'm hearing. Woo! Keep your word. Something so right about that. So you need to keep your promises. Pay the piper and move on. Drop and give me zen. Drop and give me zen. Pay the piper. And be here now. Come on, inner peace. I don't have all day. And then wax on, wax off. Slow the fuck down. And then there's another one. Take a hint from a sloth. Slow the fuck down. Wax on, wax off. Wax the hell out of the task at hand. So it's time for you to really put some work into the task at hand. Be honest. Be meditating. Be prayed up. Pay the piper. Pay that piper and move on. Drop and give me zen. So whatever you owe somebody, give it to them. Okay? And then on the bottom of the deck is talk to the Hamza. Because I'm done listening. These cards are funny. Okay. I think we're almost finished now. Let's see, what else do we want to get? How do we not F ourselves while we wait for this to happen? We have our music. We're going to have faith. And we need to exercise. And what else? Do shadow work and don't be in denial. I'm here and go one more time. Love your journey and create a routine. Alright. Now, I want to look at one more thing. When it comes to money, show me what the outcome might be when it comes to money here. There's going to be options for leadership. And they're not going to be a rebel either. Anything else? There's going to be a shift where you've been going slow. You're going to manage your money and be persistent. Outcome of being persistent. Holy shit. You're going to have a windfall and you're going to be a designer who goes to the next level. You're not going to be a rebel. You're going to be a writer. How do you get that windfall? It has something to do with something legal. And you're not going to be inspired by this either. So whatever legal has to happen, okay? All right. I think we're going to stop there. And I'll get Q&A when I come back from my break. I'm going to take a quick break, you guys. And when I come back... Kailash, are you still here, Shug? Hey, Oscar. Thank you for joining me from Israel. Are you in Tel Aviv, baby? I don't see Kailash. Let me see if he's coming or not. If not, I can handle my own Q&A. I've been doing this forever, okay? Well, y'all just might have to be patient with me, but I can do my own Q&A. He's not answering, so I feel like he's kind of backing away from the channel, and that's fine because the same way God provided him, God will provide somebody new. I'll be right back, and if you'll hold on, I'll answer your question. I started this channel with Spirit, and Spirit and I can handle this channel by ourselves. Okay? I love Kailash, but if he doesn't want to help, he needs to tell me that and stop bullshitting. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Because when he doesn't show up, neither do the other people from India. And that pisses me off. Because are you faithful to him or are you faithful to Spirit? Because this is Spirit's channel. It has nothing to do with me or Kailash. guys. I'm coming back. When I get finished with this, I'm gonna throw down in the kitchen and make something good for dinner. Okay, does anybody have any questions? Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes. Thank you for everything you've done to support my channel. Does anybody have a question? Q&A is open. Any questions? Going once, going twice. No questions today. All right, I have a question. Should I just give up this channel for good? And focus my efforts elsewhere? Should I give it up for good, Spirit? Spirit says it's up to me. Communicate clearly. Does anybody actually care about this channel? There's something better. It's unlikely. Would anybody care if I gave it up? Listen to your intuition. Don't take action. A year from now, it's unlikely. Alright. What will be the outcome of continuing the channel? Outcome of continuing the channel. Outcome of continuing the channel. Spirit says, I'm on the right path. Somehow sports, being a counselor, and juggling. And somehow beauty factors in. Outcome of all of this. Spirituality came out. Social media, a soul tribe, and justice. And somebody is a rescuer. Show me what's going to be rescued. Somebody's going to make an investment and not the office. Where's the investment coming from? Perfection, and your money's not coming to a halt. You're going to have angelic help. Outcome of the angelic help. Gossip when it comes to an artist, and the phoenix rising. What is the gossip? Talk to me about the gossip, Spirit. Somebody's going to hit the jackpot. They're impersonating and they're a groupie. So they're going to hit the jackpot, or somebody is, because they act like, dress like, and look like, or copy somebody, and they're a groupie. Why are they hitting the jackpot? Because they're into you and they don't have the inside scoop. What is the inside scoop? that somebody's making moves in silence. They're rejecting you because of having a love affair, and they're creeping. Why are they rejecting? Or they're rejecting somebody. They're a stalker who's interested in you. Oh my God. And they'll say or do anything to make up dramatic shit. What should I do about this? Realize that your shine does not irritate their demons, and that somebody's a broke ass. Outcome of the broke ass. They're always partying, and they're not going to win because they're a fake. So what should I do? Realize that somebody has bad habits and don't kiss their ass. Anything else I need to know? Somebody is played out and they have bad karma because of it. And they're also a divination abuser. What's going to be the outcome for them? They're going to be a happiness hater, and they're going to marry for money. That they're not a thief. Why are they a happiness hater? Because of you marrying for money. Because of a love triangle and them feeling like you ain't shit and you won't travel. What's the truth? You're reflecting on this and you feel like you're being forced. There's a queen rising. Are you being forced? You're not hustling, but you are going to make an offer. Outcome of the offer. Karmic friends and no love on the brain. Somebody has a screenshot. What do they have a screenshot of? Somebody wasting time and starting drama. Who had a bad reputation in the past, it looks like. Alright, let's see. Is there anybody that has feelings for me? And if so, what are they? They're seeing through heart fog. What are they seeing? That they're at their breaking point with not healing. What are they going to do about it? They're going to stop obsessing on their past life. Alright, so whoever they've been with in the past, I think they're going to finally let that person go. And what will that mean for me? That they'll get clarity, they'll stop being distracted, and outcome. Sorrow. Why will there be sorrow? Because of bitterness and somebody who was shallow. So, I don't think there's anything good out there for me. Is there? Only you and memories. What are the memories? You're not using your intuition. Well, show me. It's somebody that got hurt and now they're seeing, or they hurt you. I think somebody hurt you and now they're seeing the right perspective. And it's because they wouldn't give you a commitment. All right, well, what are they going to do differently, if anything? They're going to end something and no longer be at a distance and take off their mask. They've been bluffing. What's under the mask? A soulmate that they have no lust for. And they're hoping. Hoping for what? They're tired of this and they want ecstasy. Clarify what they want. They're trapped and they can't have a new beginning. Why are they trapped? Because they can't do this until some other time, but their heart is open. What's the hold up? Somebody's got secrets. What is the secret they're hiding? They're hiding a secret that they're conflicted about chasing. Why? Because they're withdrawn and they don't talk to you. I feel like this is negative. I don't see anything good. I don't see anybody with their eye on me at all. At all. Alright, angels, give me some affirmations because I definitely need some encouragement right now. I feel like just giving up on every fucking thing. I release all energetic connections that hold me back. I am completely free. No shit. Archangel Michael, call upon my sword of divine light to sever unwanted energetic connections around you, freeing you to be your true, perfect, unique self. So please help me with that if you can, Michael. I forgive all prior conflicts in my life. I release the past in favor of peace and healing. Zadkiel, as the Archangel of Forgiveness, I can free you from unhealthy ties to the past that keep you from living in joy. Definitely could use that. Alright, now I'm going to get some guidance and then I'm going to close. I'm being told to get guidance from here. Guidance, please. One card, if I may. Thank you so very much. Perfect. All right. Number 28 and 25. Thank you if you're joining me on the replay. Number 28 is medicine wisdom. The Earth Mother agrees to support your wants and needs to help you live your best life and fulfill your dreams. Her generosity and her power to assist you is beyond what you can imagine. She's already leading you towards your sacred life purpose, providing exactly what is needed for your soul to blossom. Just as she creates what is needed for the flowers of the earth to bloom, this is confirmation that you are on your sacred path. It may take some twists and turns, but you are headed in the right direction, and you are being supported in all ways to gain all the experiences and blessings that are meant for you. You're a wild woman. You have the spiritual gift of medicine wisdom, the healing way of the sacred feminine. This soul wisdom and healing ability comes from Mother Nature. Her seasons and weather, her landscapes, and the particular life that they support, including her animals, plants, and crystals. All have their own unique purpose and healing power. Learning to recognize the signs, to feel for their meaning, to listen for guidance, and to activate the medicine wisdom in yourself and your life is your training as a true medicine woman of the soul. Listening, intuiting, feeling, experiencing, trusting. These are the ways you begin to tap into and harness the grace, beauty, and power of the sacred feminine for healing purpose. When you live your life from a place of playful connection, reverence, and gratitude for the divine feminine, she will love and empower you to accomplish things that you could never do on your own. She is an infinitely practical divine being, able to help you with every aspect of your life on earth, and through you to help others too. She is asking you to trust her, to let go of logic, of believing that you have to accomplish it all on your own. Let yourself be in creative partnership with the divine feminine, with Mother Nature, and as your earthly cares are provided for with ease and grace, you can dedicate your energy and focus on discovering and expressing your talents which is how you fulfill your life purpose. And wouldn't that be nice? Place one hand on your heart and say aloud, I accept my calling as a true medicine woman of the soul, supported on all levels by the powerful grace of the divine feminine. I trust that Mother Nature is speaking to me daily, showing me the way to fulfill happiness and peace for myself and for all beings. And then number 25 is this. This is not a time to play it safe, nor is it time to allow another to take the lead in your life. You need to believe in yourself and trust that your instincts guiding you are correct. If you need to take action, do it. Speak up, say yes, say no. Trust your inner truth completely. Be bold. The universe will answer your boldest actions with affirmation, and you'll move through the consequences of your actions with grace and courage, ending up exactly where you're meant to be. You are ready. Life has been preparing you. Your experiences have made you stronger and wiser. You have spirit and you have courage. Believe in yourself. You are a warrior goddess, an empowered divine woman. Trust that your foundations are strong. Put your faith in the universe. It has been your life coach and guide all along, helping you build up your inner resources, encouraging you to realize the power that has always been within you. The universe believes in you. When you feel it is time to take a step, take it with confidence. When you ask for help from the universe, ask with boldness and total confidence that your prayers will be answered in the best possible way. You have the right to require that your personal space be respected. You have divine permission and encouragement to claim your rightful place in the world. You are meant to say no to behavior that is dishonoring, manipulative, and bullying. The warrior goddess uses her sacred rage to set a boundary and speak her truth, not to attack another. She uses her inner fire to live with integrity, even if the right choice for her seems hard or frightening at the time. She knows that the universe has her back, so she is willing to be true to herself no matter what. She places integrity above all else. She knows that compromising her self-respect to win a battle will end up losing her the war. Sacred ritual. If possible, lie face down on the floor with your forehead touching the earth. As you breathe out, you will now release any doubts or fears into the earth. She will take them from you, transform them, and send them back to you as renewed energy, which you can absorb as you breathe in. Alright, Spirit, what would our best friend say about the situation that we're dealing with here? It sounds like we're dealing with somebody who needs to get their shit together, quite honestly. It's okay to just exist, and your mental health is important. Instant Magic Oracle, may I have a message, please? May I access your wisdom? What message do you have for this collective today? Remember, the voice inside your head is you. Alright, trinkets, please, Spirit. A lot of fucking trinkets. There's a dragonfly that fell out. I have a fortune cookie. Somebody might like Chinese food. It says, no profit grows where there is no pleasure to be had. I have an infinity sign. I have a 4-leaf clover. I have a ring, a wave. It's a gold ring that's made into a wave. I have an elephant, an Eiffel Tower, a horse. You could be from Kentucky, or you could like horses. Could be from the Outer Banks, or you could like to visit there. I have a skull and crossbones. I have a tree of life. I have a pumpkin. Somebody could call you that. I have a pendulum. I have something that says beautiful. I have a Star of David. You could be Jewish, from Israel. I have a music note. Another tree of life that's shaped like a star. I have Harry Potter 9 3/4. Someone could be into Harry Potter. I have a pig. You can have a pig. I have a heart with wings with a keyhole. So you're not getting into this heart without the key. I have the word love. I have always in my heart. Oh my God, look at here. Remember I said somebody could get locked up? I have a handcuff, but it's got a place where it's been open, so someone could get out of incarceration. I have Dallas Cowboy, or Star for Dallas. I have another Dragonfly. I have a heart with like an EKG. You could have something going on with your heart, or you could be doing something with that in medical profession. I have a rocking horse for a baby. I have a baseball and a bat, or a softball and a bat. I have another dragonfly. I think this is the word peace in Arabic. And then I have a tiger's eye. I have a heart that says, I love you, I love you, I love you. I have a lizard or gecko or whatever you call it, or bearded dragon. I have a flamingo. Somebody could play cards because I have a hand, or that could be for protection. I have a little girl with a ponytail. I have an archway. I have two swans connected. I have a mouse. It looks like a toy mouse. And I have health, happiness, and treasure. And now I want to ask this pendulum a question. My pendulum talks, like it spells. Will I ever find a man again who will love me and treat me right? This one's spelling. It's saying yes, so I want to find out when. Can I get a win? When might this man show up? May I see, please? I'm not going to take this. When might this man show up? Not on Monday, on a stormy day at sunrise, in May, March, and in May. So that's like next month. And I think we saw that in the original reading, next month. Alright. Can I get some initials? Who have you been talking to during this reading, Spirit? Aquarius, North Node, C, O, H, Q, number 12, B, F, P. Libra, number 5, H, R, M, T, E, P, B. And Neptune, A. F, T, D, V, O, M, M. So we actually have Mom. We have Dot. We have Taurus. We have North Node. And we have number 5. One more time. The Sun, M, W, W, M, J, P, H, Libra, number 12. One more time. V, O, Neptune. What is that one? Pisces, sorry. QRVIVOB, number 7. That's going to be a wrap for today's show. I hope you did subscribe, like, and you shared if you were able, and that you enjoyed it, and hopefully it's true. We'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Can you show me the person that's coming towards me? Show me where they're at in this journey. Oh, card in the wrong deck. Family came out. Alright, where else? Summer came out. Anything else? For some reason their cards are coming out in reverse. That one was, they're awakening. What are they awakening to? Divine Masculine. That something happened last winter and they wanted to have a commitment, or they had a commitment, and now they're not stuck anymore. Why are they not stuck anymore? And what does that matter? Because they did shadow work and they want to take action. What's the action they want to take? They want to have devotion, surrender, but there's deception. Why is there deception? Because they want to go in a new direction. And what's that new direction? Justice. What's the justice look like? They're contemplating family and compromise. So it's like their family doesn't approve. Will they approve? Or will they care if they approve? Divine timing is a factor. And there's something that you haven't received. What do you mean you haven't received? It's communication. And what's that about? Being admired. What else? Seeing signs of something not changing. Somebody's not a victim. They're no longer afraid. And they learn their lesson. So what's going to be the outcome? Recognition? Why is it in reverse? Because of that third party. They're recognizing that they're with a third party. And they're understanding what this means. What does this mean? It means that they need to refocus and they need to have self-worth. They need to feel the vibes of self-worth. And they need healing. And will they get those things? There's a soulmate with a lot of ego. And they're also spying. So, whoever it is, you got a lot of work to do in the next month. It looks like to me. That's what it be looking like to me. What's the communication? Will this pain ever stop? And I can't take it anymore. What do you mean? You deserve better. So what are you going to do about it? I can't express myself. Why do I feel so lost? Why can't you express yourself? Because of childhood trauma. Is it over? And I don't know who I am anymore. The passion is too much. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to express yourself right now. Express yourself. I'm going to come sweep you away. I didn't know what I had until you were gone. Lesson learned. So this person has a hard time expressing themselves because I think of something that happened to them when they were younger. All right, prayer for the collective for this coming week. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there's injury, pardon. Where there's doubt, faith. Where there's despair, hope. Where there's darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. All right. right. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all that you do. Kailash, everything's well. I don't think we had any questions. Did you want me to answer one for you? It looks like Mark's. If Mark didn't leave, I'll be happy to answer a question. I asked if anybody had any questions, but they had all left. All right. Well, if nobody has any, I'm gonna go, and you guys have a great week. I love you. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Namaste.